Yeah, if we do this way, yeah, others record face and things does not come if you're not wanting to. Okay. So yeah. So yesterday, did you watch the next post that I sent? And it is talking about that, even see how our childhood traumas can create projection in this when we grow up. The next post that I posted in in our मेन ग्रुप, जो मैंने पोस्ट किया है ना, वो बोल रहा है कि बचपन में हमको जब इतना क्रिटिसिज्म मिलता है तो हम ना बड़े होके डरते हैं कि कोई मेरा बहुत क्लोज आ जाए तो मुझे मुझे तो वो पसंद नहीं करेगी या करेगा, और मुझे प्यार नहीं करेगा। एंड आपके रियलिटी में भी आपके साथ यही हो रहा है, बिकॉज आप ये बिलीव कर रहे हो। आप फिर बोलोगे, देखो मैंने बोला ना, मैं जब भी थोड़ा ज्यादा क्लोज हो जाती हूँ, मेरा नेचर देख के, मेरा ये देख के लोग मुझे पसंद नहीं करते हैं। It is not because of that. It is because you believe like that. That's why it's happening. That's why you project and you say they are doing this to you. But in reality, because you believe like that. But in reality, क्या है सब में, everybody actually flaws make us so beautiful. It's so, closeness और ज्यादा vulnerability से आता है ना। आप जितने 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 vulnerable हो, उतना ज्यादा देखना क्लोज होगे। हम्म? सबसे क्लोज वी आर विथ आवर parents, we are with our partners, and see how vulnerable we are. We can share our weakest things to them, that this is how I'm feeling, this is how, I can feel this, I can feel that, or I can we can share. They might judge you and criticize you, but still they will not stop loving you. They might tell you, you are thinking this, it's not right, it's wrong, or they will, but still they will not stop loving you. And that's when the bond develops, even knowing that you have flaws. Okay. But जब हम ऐसे बिलीव करेंगे कि ओ, if that person comes too close to me, that person will know my flaws, and that, that's why even when you grow up, अभी तो इंडिया में तो अरेंज मैरिज है, ये है, इसीलिए आपको मिल जाता है। In Western countries, if you have this kind of, and nowadays even in India, because people are not going for arranged marriage anymore, if you have this kind of thinking, you will self-sabotage your relationship, because you will start going wanting to get close, but at the same time you will fear that if that's not safe, if I get too close, the person will get to know my flaws and that person will leave me if that person knows everything about me. But it's not true, right? The flaws make us beautiful. So this was also so see, so many ways we project through our inner child traumas. So it's so beautiful that day by day we are being aware of it. And being aware का मतलब क्या है कि नेक्स्ट हमको क्या करना है, हमको अपने इनर चाइल्ड को वो देना है। जो भी चीज लाइक हमको लगता है कि आई एम नॉट लव्ड बिकॉज आई हैव फ्लॉज, देन यू हैव टू से आई लव यू विथ ऑल योर फ्लॉज, आई एक्सेप्ट you with all your flaws. Okay. We had a beautiful meeting yesterday about this same projection in the evening as well. So now we move on to 45th verse of Tao Te Ching. 45th verse is very small and it is not that big. Let me just share. The greatest perfection seems imperfect, and yet its use is inexhaustible. The greatest fullness seems empty, and yet its use is endless. Great straightness seems twisted. Great intelligence seems stupid. Great eloquence seems awkward. Great truth seems false. Great discussion seems silent. Activity conquers cold. Inactivity conquers heat. Stillness and tranquility set things in order in the universe. Hmm? This is just three, paragraph poem written by. See, ऐसा ऐसा लग रहा है कि कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, लेकिन जब मैं explain करूंगी, you will understand how beautiful this poem also feels. The greatest perfection seems imperfect, and yet its use is inexhaustible. The greatest fullness seems empty, and yet its use is endless. Okay, so here, however, Lao Tzu is asking instead being noticing the still and tranquil invisible space within everything. He is asking ke, instead of seeing world as world, problem as problem, see the world as God, as stillness, as the tranquility that it is. Even in the chaos, there is a certain kind of peace, calmness, tranquility of God. Even in fights, even in challenges, there is a certain kind of rhythm in the challenges. There is a certain kind, it's an order इन द चैलेंजेस. हमको लगता है ना ये ऐसे क्यों हुआ है, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, लेकिन हर चीज दाव के हिसाब से परफेक्ट है. हर चीज ऑर्डर में हो रहा है. सबसे बड़े से बड़े झमेला भी, उसमें भी कोई ट्रैंक्विलिटी, ऑर्डर, कुछ ना कुछ छुपा हुआ है. ओके, यू नो your previous way of thinking about the world told you that it's full of imperfections. The people in your life should be different. Politicians should be aligned with your values. The weather should be more consistent and reliable. The multitudes should be more peaceful. Young people should study harder. Older people should be more tolerant. Yeah, that's why, when I find people, when वो शुड में आ जाता है ना बहुत ज्यादा, तब I find very difficult, because for me, everything has a reason and a beauty in this world. सब कुछ का ना एक ब्यूटी है. इम्परफेक्शन में भी ब्यूटी है. हर चीज में हम जब को लगता है ना कि ये इम्परफेक्ट है, ये ऐसे होना चाहिए, ये भी इम्परफेक्ट है, ये ऐसे होना चाहिए, बट जो भी हो रहा है उसका, उसमें भी परफेक्शन छुपा हुआ है. यू नो देर इज परफेक्शन इन पॉवर्टी. There is also perfection in people who are worrying for the poor people and giving food and shelter to the poor people. So both, in both the things there is perfection. किसी भी चीज में imperfect, why is the world so poor, imperfect है, इतना ऐसा क्यों है, वैसा क्यों है? No, there is also beauty in there. There is also perfection there. There is also perfection in people who really want to help, and they are helping and going. So thou does not discriminate between ये perfect है, ये नहीं perfect है. हर चीज दाव के अंदर perfect है. I've given you always the example Shiva. He never discards the gunner that he has, because he says they are also perfect in their own way, accepting and feeling the oneness, having no dualities, good, bad, right, wrong, perfect, not perfect. No, just everything is just as it is. क्या हम चीजों को as it is देख सकते हैं without judging? So this verse is talking about stop judging, stop finding imperfections in things, just see things as it is and as perfect as it should be. Okay, try looking at it in this way. What seems to be imperfect has perfection, and what seems empty has and false has a profound spiritual truth supporting it. इसका मतलब है कि the paradox here is, even see, that's what I just shared, right? कि paradox है कि hunger does not exist. The paradox here is evident. Hunger does exist in the world as an element of the perfection of the Tao, and the desire to help those who are starving is also part of that perfection. Hmm? लाइफ में इम्परफेक्शन ढूंढना बंद कर दो कि ये ऐसा है, वो ऐसा है, ये ऐसा है, ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसा है. नो, एवरीथिंग इज परफेक्ट इन इट्स ओन वे. वी विल, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वी विल नॉट ट्राई टू चेंज. Okay, we will not try to change, but we will not try to change from the point that, oh, it is imperfect, so that's why I have to make it perfect. Oh, I am imperfect, दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव टू मेक इट परफेक्ट। सो लोगों में तो इम्परफेक्शन हम तो ढूंढते ही है, सिचुएशन में ढूंढते हैं, खुद को में भी ढूंढते रहते हैं। एंड लुई हे इज सेइंग दैट, I was, Louis Hay is such a beautiful master. He said, never say I have to become better. He said, इसका मतलब है you feel you are not good enough. You know, you have to love yourself just the way you are. And when you love yourself just the way you are, all the good parts, all your good ways of expressing your life will come out naturally. But if you have a mentality that I have to become better, it means you don't believe you are perfect. You again believe you are not perfect and you are polishing yourself to become perfect, become perfect. Before, so ये हमारा एक एटीट्यूड बन गया है हर एरिया में। इम्परफेक्शन ढूंढना और हमको लगना वहां से हमको परफेक्ट होना है। इन्फेक्शन किसी में ढूंढना और हमको लगना नो ये ठीक नहीं है, इसमें परफेक्ट है। ओके। एंड इन सब चीजों में हम जो ब्यूटी है, द ब्यूटी इन, यू नो इवन इन द इम्परफेक्शन, उसको देख ही नहीं पाते हैं। इम्परफेक्शन में जो ब्यूटी है हम इतने, लाइक व्हाट शी इज सेइंग इज दैट इट इट नेवर, दाव कभी, ये कभी क्या है कि खाली नहीं होता है। इनएग्जॉस्टेबल, दाव इज एम्प्टी। सी, द ब्यूटी इज दैट, द ब्यूटी ऑफ द यूनिवर्स इज इट इज सो एम्प्टी, खाली है। लेकिन इस एम्प्टीनेस से भी आप ये दिए जा रहा है, दिए जा रहा है, ये खाली नहीं होता है कभी भी। वो इनएग्जॉस्टेबल हमें दिए जा रहा है, यूनिवर्स का ब्लेसिंग्स हमको कंटिन्यूअसली मिले जा रहा है, लेकिन ये खुद में एम्प्टी है। ओके, सो देर इज ब्यूटी इवन इन दिस एम्प्टीनेस। हम क्यों बोले कि एम्प्टी है तो इम्परफेक्ट है? दैट्स व्हाट इट इज ट्राइंग टू से, दैट स्टॉप फाइंडिंग इम्परफेक्शंस। एंड यहाँ पे हमको कभी कभी लगता है ना, दैट्स व्हाट इट्स लाइक, ग्रेट स्ट्रेटनेस सीम्स ट्विस्टेड, great intelligence seems stupid. hmm? I'll give you examples. कि कभी कभी हम सब हर चीज में, चुदापंतका was one of the disciples of बुद्धा। इतना गधा था, हाँ इतना गधा था कि उसको उसके डिसाइपल ने, मीन्स उसको एक लाइन भी, अगर बुद्धा के डिसाइपल्स उसको ट्रेन कर रहे थे ना, बुद्धा वाज had so many disciples, he would not go and train everybody, right? He had also people under him to train and everything. So Chudapantaka was actually made to learn some lines, कुछ ही लाइंस उसको दिए थे लर्न करने के लिए। और ये बंदा लर्न ही नहीं कर पा रहा था, लर्न ही नहीं कर पा रहा था, कितने साल हो गए सीख ही नहीं पा रहा था। लेकिन और उसके डिसाइपल्स ने बोला, अरे ये तो गधा है, ये कभी एनलाइटन नहीं हो सकता है, ये इसको याद ही नहीं होता है कुछ भी, हाँ ये कैसे एनलाइटन होगा? तो एक दिन चुदा पंत का बहुत अपसेट हो गया एंड गिव अप कर लिया, और वो चल दिया, स्टार्ट कर दिया कि आई, मुझसे एनलाइटनमेंट का जर्नी नहीं होगा, मैं इतना स्टूपिड हूं, कैसे होगा? ओके। एंड Buddha, that is the time Buddha came and he said, no, you cannot give up. Hmm? And tab, I think Buddha only gave him one line and he said, isko hi, bas isko, और कुछ नहीं करना isko. And that's when, because he had such a pure heart, he finally was able to attain enlightenment. There was so many disciples in the group, जो हजारों लाइन जैसे होता है ना, इट्स लाइक, अरे गीता पढ़ के खत्म कर दिया और अपने आप को महान, अरे देखो मैं कितना महान हूँ, गीता पढ़ लिया लेकिन समझा नहीं है। लेकिन चुद्दपंतका ने क्या किया, वो इतना स्टूपिड था लेकिन डीप डाउन कितना वाइज था कि जो भी पढ़ा उसको पूरा इंटरनलाइज किया, सिर्फ पढ़ा नहीं, लाइफ में अप्लाई किया करके, ही वॉज वन ऑफ द disciples who were able to attain enlightenment. And that is what it is saying, that great intelligence seems stupid. He looked stupid, but he was the most intelligent. He was the person who applied. Others did not just put it in their brain. Right? So हम कौन होते हैं, किसमें कौन क्या परफेक्ट है क्या परफेक्ट नहीं है, उसमें ढूंढने वाले, इवन अपने आप को इतना कोसने वाले, एंड देन ग्रेट एलोक्वेंस सीम्स ऑकवर्ड। हैव यू सीन कि बहुत लोग है ना, बहुत स्टाइलिश, दे विल यूज वेरी फैंटास्टिक इंग्लिश एंड ऑल दीज एलोक्वेंट इंग्लिश एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स, फिर भी लगता है कि डीप डाउन लगता है कि खाली है, कुछ है नहीं है. ओके. एंड देयर आई रिमेम्बर, ये लाइन से मुझे ये रिमेम्बर आता है, ग्रेट एलोक्वेंस सीम्स ऑकवर्ड. you know uh, uh, there was this man in our previous chanting group. Experience उसका उनका सुना था मैंने कि जापान में shakubuku बोलते हैं. Shakubuku means you have to give a lot of, it's like diksha. It's like, it's one kind of, you have to give this mantra to so many people. And people, and yeah, people used to go out, and and it's not in the form of number. Many people also have a heart to really transform others life, help them to attain enlightenment. प्योर हार्ट के साथ लोग जाते हैं, रीच आउट करते हैं, तुम ये क्यों नहीं करते हो, तुम्हारा लाइफ चेंज हो जाएगा एंड एवरीथिंग. But in Japan, because it is already has a lot of members and everything, it was difficult. And also there are other Buddhist groups in Japan. It was very difficult to shakubuku. It's always difficult, right? किसी को भी आप कुछ भी बोलो, कोई नहीं लेगा ना आपसे. But this man has a history कि वो जिसको भी जो भी बोल जिससे भी मिलता था, he would shakubuku very fast. And I think just a short span, he shakubuku'd 100 households, something. I forgot the number and everything. This was happening. And this man was asked, okay, what do you say to them? Because this was a story told by my mentor, my first mentor, Daisaku Ikeda, in one of his book about this man. And that's how we know. He said that this man was uneducated, डायलेक्ट में भी प्रॉब्लम था, हर चीज में प्रॉब्लम था, लेकिन फिर भी ये आदमी जब जाता था, लोग चैंटिंग ले लेते थे, इमीडिएटली ले लेते थे. एंड and he was asked, what do you do actually? And he said he would just say, this law is great. He would just go to people and he would say, this law is great, take it. And people would just take it. Okay. So इससे हमें पता चलता है कि इवन एलोक्वेंस दैट वी आर सो worried about कि मैं कैसे बात करती हूँ, क्या करती हूँ, everything, it has nothing to do with how we are touching people's life. Sometimes the heart helps us to touch somebody's life. That's what it is saying. Great eloquence seems awkward. कभी कभी great eloquence भी awkward लगता है कि नहीं सुनना है मुझे. Right? Great truth seems false. Great discussion seems silent. Yeah. So great discussion seems great discussion, but इतना ज्यादा नहीं है. Silent में हो रहा है वो discussion. And here, this one, he gives example of Ramdas. Okay. Hope you know. Do you know Ramdas? He was a bhakta of Krishna. बहुत सुंदर सुंदर उन्होंने कीर्तन किए हैं. He would give wonderful lectures. वंडरफुल लेक्चर्स. उनके लेक्चर्स कभी सुनो, जब वो ठीक थे तब वो कैसे लेक्चर्स देते थे, इतने अच्छे लेक्चर्स देते थे. In 1997 he got a stroke. 1997. After that, his his speech got he was stuttering. He could not speak. He was always in a confined to a wheelchair. उनका बात ठीक से नहीं होता था and everything. But वेन डायर बोल रहे हैं कि जब वो गए थे उनका एक लेक्चर सुनने, आफ्टर ही हैड अ स्ट्रोक. बहुत लोगों को इम्परफेक्शन दिख सकता है. जो लोगों का दिमागी है सिर्फ जज करना, इम्परफेक्शन दिखना, इसमें भी क्या प्रॉब्लम है देखना, वो लोग उसी पे फोकस करेंगे. दैट्स व्हाट वेन डायर इज सेइंग. बट मुझे इतना मजा आ रहा था. वो बोल रहे थे, वो ज्यादा लाइन नहीं यूज कर रहे थे, इतने इतने स्टार्टर कर रहे थे, इतने उनका स्ट्रोक में इतना मुंह ऐसा हो गया था, वो एक दो लाइन यूज कर रहे थे, लेकिन वो साइलेंस और वो लाइन इतना साइलेंस, लंबा लंबा साइलेंस था, कभी कभी ऑकवर्ड भी लगता था वो साइलेंस, वेन डायर बोल रहा है। लेकिन वो साइलेंस और वो एक दो लाइन दोनों मिलके इतना सुंदर एक मैजिक क्रिएट किए कि आफ्टर द सेशन आई वॉज जस्ट इन ऑ। मुझे इतना लगा, अच्छा लगा उनका सेशन सुन के। हाँ, that's what he's saying. If you also hear Eckhart Tolle, Eckhart Tolle बिना स्ट्रोक का भी वो बंदा बहुत स्लो है, बहुत स्लो है। कभी कभी मुझे भी लगता है कि बहुत स्लो है, लेकिन वो स्लो इसलिए है कि वो ना हर चीज सोच के एकदम। और उनका आई थिंक ही इज ऑल्सो बिकम वेरी ओल्ड। वेरी ओल्ड। तो तो बट एवरी वर्ड ऑफ हिज, उन स्लो एंड उन सब के बीच में भी देर इज सो मच ऑफ परफेक्शन एंड ब्यूटी इन वट एवर ही स्पीकिंग। सो दैट्स व्हाट इट इज सेइंग कि हर चीज में ब्यूटी है। अगर हम ब्यूटी ढूंढना चाहे तो हर चीज में ब्यूटी है, और अगर हम इम्परफेक्शन ढूंढना चाहे तो हम लाइफ लॉन्ग इम्परफेक्शन ढूंढते रहेंगे। ओके। और बोल रहे कि स्टॉप करो, बिकॉज द वे ऑफ द दाव इज टू फाइंड परफेक्शन, नॉट इम्परफेक्शन। Perfection even in the flaws of our husband, our children, our in-laws, ourselves, our bosses. Okay. So सो दैट इज व्हाट कि इतना डिसऑर्डर लग रहा है कि चीजें ऑर्डर में नहीं चल रहा है, लेकिन ये भी एक्चुअली ये जो रामदास का ऐसा बात जहाँ पे अदर पीपल माइट क्रिटिसाइज हिम और जज हिम, बट ही वाज सेइंग दैट दिस आल्सो हैज इट्स ओन ऑर्डर। ये भी अपने ऑर्डर, और देखो साइलेंस की वजह से ही इसने एक ब्यूटी ले लिया है। ओके। सो देन अगेन दिस इज माय पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस फ्रेंड्स, and Wayne Dyer has brought me because Ridan is going into teenage. So normally what happens, Ridan is already a very obedient child. He was always a very nice and obedient child. But recently मैं देख रही हूँ, मैं कुछ भी बोलती हूँ तो उसको थोड़ा टाइम लगता है रिप्लाई करने में। एंड कभी कभी वो नहीं करता है मैं जो बोलती हूँ उसको करने को। एंड मैं थोड़ा, बिकॉज आई एम नॉट यूज टू विद दिस काइंड ऑफ रिदान, आई एम गेटिंग, बिकॉज पन्ना इज ऑल्सो नॉट हियर, आई हैव टू मैनेज हिम ऑन माई ओन। समटाइम्स आई गेट अ लिटिल लिटिल इरिटेटेड कि ये अचानक से क्या हो रहा है, ये मेरा बात क्यों नहीं सुनता है। मैं कुछ भी बोलती हूँ तो थोड़ा टाइम लगाता है, कुछ और करता है, या फिर एंड हिट्स स्मॉल नॉटीनेस ऑफ लैपटॉप देखेगा, मोबाइल देखेगा कंटिन्यूअसली, उसके पीछे मुझे बार बार देखना पड़ेगा क्या कर रहा है एंड एवरीथिंग। And I was, because he's not normally like that, because he's normally a very, he whatever I'll say he will listen. I was getting a little restless and irritated. Hmm? And but I am at the same time I keep reminding myself that he's going into teenage. This is normal. This is normal, and this is how he should behave. This is how I'm trying to convince myself, and I bring that peace in myself and understanding, and उसके बाद मैं थोड़ी peaceful हो जाती हूँ. Okay, because you have to make yourself understand, instead of getting upset, angry, retaliate. हम्म एक दो बार किया, उसके बाद मुझे लगा कि मैंने उसको ऐसे करके क्यों बोला, मुझे नहीं बोलना चाहिए था, ही विल बी हर्ट। एंड देन आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग ऑन माई सेल्फ एंड आई रियलाइज दिस ऑन माई ओन। एंड दिस हैज कंफर्म्ड मी द सेम थिंग। वेन डायर बोल रहा है कि हर एज में बच्चा चेंज होता है। ओके। एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ सीइंग imperfection in the child, कि बच्चा imperfect हो रहा है, सी द kind of brilliance every age the child is bringing. There is a brilliance in every age. वो नहीं खाना भी उसका, इट इज शोइंग दैट द चाइल्ड इज ग्रोइंग। वेन डायर बोल रहे कभी कभी जब बच्चा ग्रो होता है तो एक टाइम के बाद वो ना बोलना सीख लेता है। हाँ, बहुत ना बोलेगा, नहीं ये नहीं करूंगा। एंड फिर वो बोल रहा है कि वो कुछ आप सब्जी दोगे, कुछ ये दोगे, तो वो बच्चा बोलेगा नहीं खाऊंगा। ओके। एंड वेन डायर बोल रहा है कि इट इज नॉट अ साइन ऑफ गेटिंग, थिंकिंग अरे ये तो इम्परफेक्ट हो रहा है, परफेक्शन में चलना चाहिए, जैसा चल रहा है वैसा, बच्चा तो ऐसे बिहेव कर रहा था, अभी क्यों ऐसे बिहेव कर रहा है, ऐसे चलना चाहिए। बट ही इज सेइंग दैट please see the beauty and brilliance even in that. This shows that your child is growing. The child has its own yes and no. He's now learning how to say yes and no. Okay. as see, that's what I'll just see. As I watched my children grow up, for instance, there were many times when their challenging behavior at a certain age was really a kind of brilliance. So unka challenging behavior, see how beautifully he's saying, their challenging behavior was really a kind of brilliance. He did not say it was a imperfection. He said their challenging behavior was a kind of brilliance. So you can also find brilliance in their challenging behavior. For example, I observed them refusing to eat certain nutritious food, knowing that they needed to go through these phases in order to reach higher places. An adamant refusal to eat vegetables isn't stupid or twisted thinking. Say again, बोल रहे कि it is, see what it is saying, कहाँ पे है ना, या great straightness seems twisted. ओके, ये जो लाइन है उसको उन्होंने एक्सप्लेन किया है कि उनका जो नहीं 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 कर रहा है, हमको लगेगा ट्विस्टेड, ट्विस्टेड है, खाना नहीं चाहता है, ट्विस्टेड थिंकिंग है, उसको खाना चाहिए, बट देयर इज ग्रेट स्ट्रेटनेस इन इट, ट्रूथ इन इट। बच्चा बड़ा हो रहा है, खुद का उसका राइट रॉन्ग उसको समझ में आता है, उसका उसके नीड्स है, उसके डिजायर्स है, उस चीज से वो बोल रहा है, तो बोल रहा है, इसमें भी ब्यूटी एंड परफेक्शन है। So that's how he's showing, see, beauty in even twisted things. There is straightness there. An adamant refusal to eat vegetable isn't stupid, and ये stupid भी नहीं है, or twisted thinking. It was perfect and necessary for them at that time. At that time, right now, अगर रिदान, कल या परसों ही I was a little, थोड़ा सा कंप्लेन हो गई, क्योंकि मैंने ना, व्हेन आई स्कोल्ड रिदान, आई डोंट डू इट, व्हेन आई स्कोल्ड रिदान, इन ऑर्डर टू गेट myself also scolding, I inform my parents and my husband. Okay, yeah, this is what I did to him today, and so that they also scold me. Okay, and I feel good that okay, I got my punishment back for scolding my son. Okay, and when I did this, yeah, and when I was like, my mother to was, she blasted me. She said, you cannot do this to him. How dare you do this to him, and all these things. She just blasted. And my father, and I said, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to my father. Give it to my father. And then I explained to him, see, I'm alone. I'm all alone managing. And if he doesn't listen to me, how am I going to manage? Because nowadays he's very, he doesn't listen to me in many things, and it's making my life a little difficult. I told my father, and my father listened to everything, and he said, see, I understand your pain, but you also have to understand that he's going into an age of teenage. I knew, but I wanted to hear from him. And he's saying he's becoming teenager, so this is natural for him. Again, Panna also said the same thing, that see, it is natural from him, he's growing, see, his voice is also changing. You cannot expect the same Ridan from him anymore. And this is what it is saying, that that it was perfect and necessary for them at this age. My father and Panna, they again gave me the same understanding, ये इस age के लिए perfect है, twisted है but perfect है, stupidly behave कर रहा है, तुम्हारे बात नहीं सुन रहा है, but यही तो perfect है इस age के लिए. So why don't we see the perfection? That's what he is talking about, even in children. Okay, so so this is what then Acha. Now it is talking about yourself, okay? So how you see imperfection in yourself, and Wayne Dyer is giving some points to see yourself as God, okay? He says that recognize yourself first and foremost as a creation of God, which is your perfection. It has nothing to do with how you look or any so called mistakes or failures you may have attracted to yourself, even though these superficialities will continue throughout your entire lifetime in this body. So, what it is saying, that you will have more mistakes, you will be a problem, you will create mistakes, you will have negative behaviors, everything. Lifetime रहेगा. कोई भी पूरे तरीके से परफेक्ट नहीं होता है. ओनली एट द एंड व्हेन यू आर अबाउट टू अटेन मोक्षा, देन ओनली यू विल बी एक्सट्रीमली, तब सब कुछ हम निकाल देते हैं, एंड देन हम एक परफेक्शन में उसके तब तक आपको आप में प्रॉब्लम्स रहेंगे. बट स्टिल इट इज सेइंग दैट रिकॉग्नाइज योरसेल्फ फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट एज अ क्रिएशन ऑफ गॉड, नॉट एज दोस फ्लॉज. You are God. The first lesson, it is, when I read this, I could connect to the first lesson. What was the first lesson? You are a divine immortal being. No matter what, you are that. This is not you. This body, this face, this aging face, or your, whatever you are telling, this flaws, this character, this is not you. The real you is that you are God. Can you love this perfection, or you hate the imperfection that you are seeing outside of yourself? And you will see, the more you see imperfection in yourself, it's a nature. The more you see imperfection in yourself, you will see a lot of imperfection in others. हम जब जितना ज्यादा अपने आप को जज करते हैं, उतना ज्यादा दूसरों को भी जज करते हैं. ओके. सो जितना ज्यादा हम will cut through the negative flaws and the characters and behaviors, and we just push through everything and just see a person as divine being and us as divine being, utna zyada we will be in a higher plane, higher life condition. Hamare frequencies high rahenge. Okay. And we will see the perfection even in the imperfection. Hmm? Tao is flawless, straight, full, and an expression of truth. When those ways that you have been taught are imperfect appear, and you notice the pain you are causing yourself by disliking or judging them, call in your Tao perfect self to tend to the so-called false. ओके यहाँ पे वेन डायर इज गिविंग अस अ सोल्यूशन. जब भी आपको खुद में इम्परफेक्शन दिखेगा और आपको अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, यू कॉल इन द Buddhahood. In Buddhism, it's called, you call in the God and try to embrace that imperfection with that God. Love that flaw with your godliness. ओके. बी विद दैट फ्लॉ. जब भी आपको लगे कि मैं ये ठीक नहीं हूं, मैं ये हूं, या फिर मैंने ये बोल दिया, मैंने ये ठीक नहीं किया था, ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए, एंड एवरीथिंग, जस्ट सिट विथ योर सेल्फ एंड एम्ब्रेस दैट part of you which is saying, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm bad, I'm this and that. Embrace it with your godliness. Just love it, embrace it with the light of God. Okay. And then again, he has given some points that you can do for action. Is that make a list of 10 things you have labeled as imperfect, twisted, or stupid. Hmm? Then take one at a time and elicit the feeling in your body that's attached to that item. Hmm? And see how it makes you feel in the body. 10 things that you feel, oh, it's imperfect, it's twisted, it's stupid, and then see how it makes you feel in the body. Okay. And then allow the sensation to be observed and to be held in your thought from a perspective of loving permission. हम So फिर उसको बोलो कि आई एम allowing, lovingly I'm allowing the feeling and the thing to happen in the body. कभी कभी just by feeling it disappears. Yeah. Do this for as long as you are comfortable, allowing the Tao now to be present. Remember, as you do this exercise, the Tao is non-judgmental and provides equally to all. You can take the sunshine and bask in it, or you can burn yourself to a crisp. The Tao just is. So what it is saying, that you can feel it and then again start feeling very, why am I feeling? Oh, again, you can start going into the loop, downward loop of 10 things that you think imperfect, and you can go into the downward loop of again thinking more and more of imperfection about those things. Or you can just give love to those 10 things with your godliness, and you will see that they disappear from your awareness, that judgment and the criticism that you had. If you hold it with love, it will disappear. But if you cannot hold it with love, it will increase even more and give you more pain. So be cautious with what you are doing. 10 things agar लो, अगर आप really देख पा रहे हो कि आप इसको with love you are able to dissolve it, then do it. If you think no, it's not working for you, the more you are thinking of the imperfection, the more it is growing, then don't do it. At least don't do it at that time, because your life condition and energy is not right to do it at that time. Do it some other time when you are filled with love and you can embrace all the 10 imperfect things that you have listed down. Okay. And send them love. Okay. Thank you very much, friends. Friends, what we are going to do is that we are going to do a short Ho'oponopono for 20 minutes. Let's do it together. Just give me some time. Close your eyes and anything that you want to change. Hold it in your heart and we start our Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you.